Howdy there, and welcome to Weekend's Web App. This is day 5, and we're going to be streaming, building a complete web app on stream here. Last time we were here, we got most of the way through our router, and we've gotten to a point where either we clean up the code or we do something else. And the only problem with cleaning up the code is I need some way to handle in-memory state well. So I think that's pretty much what we're going to be working into. So we may as well launch straight into it. First, we're going to take a quick look at the code as it stands and talk about the state that is in it. So even though we don't, we don't have a clear concept of state yet, there is definitely state in this code. And we handily named it router state. That's this little bit of text right here, loaded location. And it also has last container, a HTML element in there. Now, every time where's the function? The update view function, that's the one. Every time the update view function gets called, it might change that state in some way, shape, or form. And that's fine, but the big problem with how we currently do our state is it's only available to this function right here. So the closure, we had a brief discussion about closures yesterday, where we talked about what variables are available where. And this route state variable is only available to the inside of this function and whatever gets called by this function. So that would be update view. Nowhere else can get this state. Now there are some ways we could potentially make that state available. For instance, we could return a function where it's like get router state, and the whole purpose of that state is simply to return router state. See, we could get that out of there that way, and obviously this is a terrible idea. I'm calling this a terrible idea, just to be clear, but I just want to demonstrate how, one way we could get this out of here. So if we look at where we initialized the router, so out of that we now get a function get router state, and we could call that anytime we wanted to get that router state. In fact, I'll even show that that's what will come out, right? I'm just gonna get everything building and use that to demonstrate the fact that we can get this stuff.